Finesse.
All right, y'all want to talk about some other rappers?
Well, let's talk about it.
Your favorite rapper, Locked Up, the one that we used to wear the purses?
No, I was about to say my favorite.
He put your whole swag together.
Right, bro.
You started wearing the dresses. You
Play back
started
that
wearing...
old interview. Y'all remember the...
Hey, bro.
The Chanel purse.
Hey, I accidentally lost the footage. Sorry, bro.
We got video of you saying that his voice is an instrument.
Yep.
we got a literal video.
Y'all said that.
When you pulled up, you had a dress on. We said, yo, maybe you should change. Like, maybe that's not really our crowd. Our crowd don't really fuck with that. You like, all right, bro, I'll put on the pants.
Bro, that nigga got exposed a lot, and like people just seem to forget, bro.
But it's like he exposed himself.
Yes.
It's like he's like, oh, you're gonna see us watching some gay porn in the
studio.
studio.
I was thinking of the same
I'll just pop
video,
out wearing a dress. Well, guess what? Look at this.
Joke's on you.
Double down.
He got the little short skirt on. Like, fuck it. Check this out. Full leg showing.
Full makeup with the pucker face. I know y'all seen that.
But this is why niggas weren't dissing him. But this is why niggas weren't dissing him, bro. They just revealed
showing him how he is. Like,
bro, they just revealed text messages where he was texting niggas in a group message. Because remember, the feds took his phone in his court case. They got his phone, then they got it thrown out because I guess they didn't have permission to it. But all the niggas in that group thread are switching anyways. So they're able to just show them their phones and be like, bro, he was basically saying, so y'all ain't beat them niggas up or shot them yet? And the next one, y'all niggas going soft.
See, like, if you really a street nigga, right? You know, why are you typing about this shit? You feel me? You not an OG like people say, bro. You ain't shoot. Bro, we could link up. Aren't you in the hood every day like you claim?
Nah, he was telling his niggas to shoot somebody.
That's what I'm saying. You supposed to be having mob meetings and shit. Not on the. That's the easiest way. Like, come on, bro. They talk about that shit all day. Don't talk on the. Listen to Young Scooter. Listen to your boy Young Scooter, man. Hey, yeah. Don't call my phone. That's what he said.
Got your phone tapped.
Yeah,
what you gonna do?
Yeah, you feel me?
Bro,
hey.
So what's the recent shit though? So he had two people. I heard his brother.
Yeah.
Switched up on him. Yep. And then what's dude? Something Obama.
YSL Obama took.
Is he related to Barack?
Yeah. I think so, man.
He was his vice president.
Yeah.
Bro, he got Israeli in there.
That's his son. His long-lost son.
Yeah. So YSL Obama, he made a plea deal for attempting murder on YFN Lacie, and he got 15 years of probation for attempted murder, dog. Like, that's fucking 15
wild. 15 years of probation?
Bro,
I mean,
yeah, for sure.
That's wild.
Yo, Fonnie Walker, that's her name?
Yeah.
Fonnie Walker, bro, she is not playing no games because she's not going to give Young Thug a plea. She gave all these other people a plea, and I feel like it's definitely a setup because they're either...
Oh, you definitely snitch. Yeah, no doubt.
No, it's like, obviously, they're going to go... They'll use them in the trial to snitch, but after you do all that, dog, you're gonna be in the streets. You snitched. You're probably not gonna be able to have a gun, and then you really think you're gonna not run into the police in fucking 10 years?
That's why it's a setup,
bro.
Exactly. They know what they're doing.
It's either they're gonna get incarcerated or killed after this trial.
Right.
Like that. That's how I see it.
Yeah, it's almost as bad as parole because you feel me. It's like. Shit, you doing all the time that you got released. You feel me? Like, that shit is hard, bro.
Okay, and they got curfew.
But one also might think of it from this perspective.
Tell us.
I could have been on parole this whole time. Because I haven't had contact with the police.
But if you have a little bit of contact, you're going to do all the time that you were supposed to do.
But I'm saying, like, in the last 5 years, bro.
Right.
No interaction. So I'm saying, like, it seems really hard, but really, if you haven't done shit, then it's more doable.
But these are street niggas.
Yeah, it depends on where they at, though.
But I don't look at him and be like, oh, but he's a street nigga. No way he not gonna be on bullshit. Like, whatever. Hey, if you just testified, you just like did whatever to get out, bro. Like, you better not be on shit. Like, who you trying to like? Nah, I'm gonna get back to trapping when I get out. Like, nah, bro, you better get a job.
It depends on where you live and shit. Like, he might still be like in the projects and shit. Like, bro, you're gonna have to have a gun or nigga gonna spray your shit up. If you might live in the hills.
God got you.
But if you snitch, no, just
hey, go with the rest of them. Go to Palmdale. Go to San Bernardino, nigga. Go wherever. Go wherever the snitches are able to go. Hey. And in fact, you know what's crazy? I just saw a chart on gun violence, and it was showing all the different ones. The big circles were like 100 or more people killed. The little ones were just like one person. So they kind of added them all up. Wyoming, 0 dots on it.
Wow.
Catch me in Wyoming.
That's why Kanye be out there, huh?
Probably.
Exactly. He really is that
Kodak rapped about it. Yeah, I just moved to Wyoming. Yeah.
So what's the problem? You telling me you can't just be like the rest of us and not be committing crimes? And like, I'm sure I'm committing crimes, but nothing that's gonna do nothing crazy. Like I might have something I shouldn't have with me or whatever. I might have been drifting through the street a little bit or something. Yeah. I might be a little litty, and I'm about like, but come on, bro.
10
like,
years
I'm not,
though, dog. 10 years. You think you could just go crimeless?
If you can't make it like 3, crimeless, yeah. Well,
major
crimes,
not
major
you. My bad.
Him too. Y'all act like he's like mentally retarded or something. Like you think he can go a whole year without getting arrested,
shooting
bro?
Yeah.
I hope so. Or just fuck it. Why did you snitch then? If you can't, just
but that's the life though. It's like
you
can take the hood out. You can take the boy out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the boy. Or like people go to jail, but they're repeat offenders. Like you would think, it's a correctional facility. He ain't gonna do that shit again. He just got locked up for 10 years. Nah, bro. When they go to jail, they be learning from the other inmates, learning from the other criminals. So it's like that's school for them. They finna come out way better. You would hope so. Or they will.
If they're like learning from the other people, but when they come out, they're probably going back into the streets.
Immediately.
It's not
but how
like
can you though after you just snitched though, you know?
If he's broke,
exactly.
Where you gonna go? Like if he has no money, he ain't got no crib.
You can't just drive for 100 miles to like a buttfuck town. No one knows you. Like, come on, bro. Like, where are they all from? They all from Georgia? Right. You telling me?
You know how far Wyoming is?
No, not Wyoming.
Drive to Wyoming.
It
ain't got no money.
But it ain't just Atlanta and Georgia, bro. You know how many towns in Georgia like you're just surrounded by fields and shit.
Right.
But then again, who wants to live like that?
Right,
you might be better off doing crime.
Now
that I'm thinking about it, you and like just mud everywhere you go, bro. It rains all the hell. Nah, it's hot. Ugh.
And if they snitched, it's like they can't get the gun, but they're still probably gonna get an unregistered gun. So that's another easy way to get picked up for crime. Like imagine you get fucking caught with an unregistered gun, you're going back into prison.
And if you get on to get that gun, send your ass back to prison. You're breaking the law. Right. The rest of us civilians got to live by the real code. And that's the real code I live by.
Right.
Be safe, be respectful, be responsible. Yeah. I follow the rules to a T.
Right.
I did see something. It was a
I'll
dude
never
in jail.
Snitch.
I always snitch.
It was a dude. He was in jail. One of the YSL niggas. And so he was on the jail phone with his baby mama. So you know that's already not for work, bro. And so the baby mama like, well, you got a kid, you need to think about this. You got a life, and it's like, bro, that is kind of a hard decision to make. Like you doing all this dirt. Okay, let me say this. You should be loyal. You got Young Thug flying your ass out to fucking Dubai and goddamn all across the world.
Hey, here comes Tory White.
All type of pancakes and shit. You know what I'm saying? No. Cause look, you gotta be loyal to some shit like that. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Your brother down, hold him down. You feel me? Right. You could have for sure sat. Did your little year, did your little 2 years, and got out of it straight. Yeah. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to make that decision if you got kids.
Bro, he was gonna be waiting for trial for like 3 years.
And you got to think that nigga's not paying for your lawyer fees. So
he better be.
You finna cap out, bro. You finna, you know what I'm saying, crash out because you ain't even got the money to pay for them. Nah. That nigga straight, Thug straight. He got lawyers. He got enough lawyers for. Well, I don't know.
Because no. The thing is, if he wasn't trying to, you're just saying like everyone snitch on me, bro. You can't say niggas broke, dusty, rusty. Right. Like, nah, they're gonna fucking snitch. They're stuck now. But here's the thing: it would not have been 1 to 2 years, bro. He might be waiting for trial for 3 to 4 years. Like, them niggas are gonna do some time.
But if you really did do the shit, I think I said this on the last one. If you did the shit, you know what's coming, bro. So it's like when it do come, you can't be doing all this
phone
kid
with your baby
shit.
mama. That's right. I do have kids.
You knew you had kids, bro. Yeah. Come on, bro. Kill that shit. Like, you better sit. Hey. Listen to them real OGs, not the fake OGs, not the fake snitching OGs. Now I'm quoting that song and shit. You feel me?
Did you see when he was on Wallow and Wallow was like, yeah, you young niggas and all that shit, y'all need to be careful because, you know what I'm saying, your family gonna be dying, everybody going out. Like, and the Thug just sitting there like, yeah, and Lil Keed in the back, you know, Lil Keed passed since that interview. Right. And it was just like, you know, old niggas always telling you something you don't want to listen. But then when shit come happen and it happens, he be like, man, fuck. Yeah. Like he was like, bro, y'all gonna crash out. He pretty much told him like, y'all gonna crash out.
Wallow
like,
be saying that
y'all
shit,
be y'all wilding. He was like, I sat in jail for a while, bro. I'm telling you, ain't nobody gonna be there for you, bro. Right. And you see that now. His own brother, not testifying, but taking plea deals against him and shit like that. But it really is a hard decision to make with somebody else's life and tell somebody else to sit for some shit. Like, nah, bro. If you got that same opportunity, you might even snitch on a nigga too. Like,
it's like I don't know what to tell dude. Like when you think of, not that I would be telling him anything. Like I'm obviously far from it. But like the whole thing of like, well, he does have a whole kid. You got to think about the kids. It's like you said, like. you had the kid, bro. So like, what am I? Nah, I think dude shouldn't be snitching. Like, well, I think you just shouldn't be in the position because that's a rock and a hard place, bro. Like you telling your baby mama like, nah, but baby, I'm YSL for life. We don't fold like that, baby. Like
cut that shit, bro.
Like baby, I'm throwing up gang signs as we speaking. Like I got that baby. I'm slatted up right now, baby. I can't like, come on, bro. You sound like a dumbass telling your fucking baby mama that to tell the kids I love them. I gotta hold it down for the game. Come on, bro. Like the whole thing is just fucked. Like I don't know what you're supposed to do in that situation.
And she was with him before the fuck shit. Like she was probably liking this shit. Like, oh yeah,
I want a gangster.
Nigga. Yeah, I want a gangster.
I want a street nigga. I can't have no square.
Then when shit hit the fan,
you bitches turned me down for years. Look where y'all at now.
Oh god,
fuck you hoes.
It's just a tough position. But I'll say this though: free Young Thug. If Young Thug wasn't doing shit, if Young Thug was terrorizing the streets like that, killing innocent babies and mamas and children and shit like that, fuck him, throw away the key.
Oh, yeah, if you killed a baby, bro, hold on, that just sounds terrible.
A baby did get killed in one of the little things.
I'm just saying collateral damage though, because you know if you really the Nino Brown, like real life Nino Brown,
he put a hit out on a baby.
See, that's crazy.
No, I'm just playing. He got hit out on it's a 2-month-old and kill that nigga, bro.
That's crazy.
He was eyeing me one day, dog.
But for real, we need to be building our
Why is he looking at me like that?
Nigga cried every time I held him.
That's really what we need. We need some inspirational people.
And these niggas was really homeboys with Nip. You see these niggas hanging with Nip, talking about Nip, but y'all doing the opposite, bro. Like, this shit is dead. Like, y'all see this shit is dead, bro. So yeah, stop
free
doing that street shit, man.
I mean,
okay, why do you guys think that a lot of rappers aren't saying anything about these cases that's
Thug's
going on in Please, but 6ix9ine is a whole different story.
You know why?
Because Thug is the man.
They dick riders, bro. These niggas is dick riders, bro. Even if, Thug could have snitched, bro, on everything. If Thug could snitch, and niggas still gonna be acting like that's they boy, bro. That shit is foul.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, because you brought up the point that I was gonna counter with, because I was gonna say, okay, but if Thug was snitching on people that he was paying to do stuff and he got everyone else locked up, but it's a little different because Thug is from it, and Thug, if you actually the leader, 6ix9ine was like the leader because he had the money, so he started funding the gang, so they damn near extorting his ass, and then he just basically used them, got up the top, was trolling everyone, so he's putting everyone else at risk and like making them do all this type of stuff. And robberies, different stuff, and then he just gets to skate out clean. And the whole time he's doing it, being the biggest troll, telling like real gang members some crazy stuff. Shot at Chief Keef, your boy, your boy, bro, and you're defending him, dog. But either way, so he's doing all that, and then so it'd be a little different because like if Thug snitched, it'd be like I feel like it would be kind of like if when the mafia bosses, John Gotti, all them niggas would started snitching because they saw the shit coming down. They all Michael Franzese, everybody started snitching. So it's a little different because you like Sammy the Bull snitched, but we still see him on interviews, and you're not thinking that nigga's a pussy. Sammy's a straight bitch. Like nah, you like damn that mafia shit was crazy. It all came down.
So
6ix9ine is different.
So the street code could just be changed just because you fucked with.
There is no street code. There is no street code.
It's done now. Like real shit, there's no more street code because, bro, people are accepting rats now. First of all, you know it's not a street code because how you all blood this, blood that, but you would allow a nigga like 6ix9ine to be a part of your gang, a grown ass man. That's already, bro. In LA, you joining gangs at 12, 13, 14, 15, bro. If you're 20, anything, come on, bro.
But
rainbow hair. Y'all would
think, bro, like the world,
LGBTQ
bro, the world is so big and so many different like perspectives, people, characteristics, and like when you talk about like street code, the streets are it's already a very divisive, dangerous place.
Right.
So to try to think that like across the globe, across the board, across like just the U.S., every single like gang culture type area or every dangerous area, there's gonna be a code that people are really following. Like if you think about all the dangers and different stuff that's going on in these areas, like. I just wouldn't. I could never universally say like, oh, now the street code is over. Like, nah. I think we're just seeing more and more like street rappers blowing up. So now we're more and more aware of like, oh, this person snitched, that person snitched. But like, ask the police, bro. That's their main job in every interrogation. We're gonna get someone to snitch, and now we got our case.
That's a victory.
That's all you do. I watch a lot of interrogations.
So 6ix9ine made snitching cool.
I think you missed it. That's not what he said.
Do y'all think that street code changed from generation to generation, or is it now that we're just seeing it and now we're seeing it on a public scale, and now we can know, okay, he ratted, he snitched, we see the paperwork is online.
Exactly.
Or is it back in the day they just really had a different street code, or you think people were still snitching back in the day?
Ask the police, bro. There's no police that from 1980 like, nah, they used to never snitch.
Right. They were snitching. It just wasn't as much. You gotta, because bro, niggas is on phones. Right. First of all, niggas is just hoes. Like, niggas is hoes now. It's a different, like, era. Niggas ain't even gangbanging for the same reasons that they was gangbanging back then for. Niggas also, is just doing this shit because of Instagram or because they homeboy. Oh, well, my boy just got put on, so I don't want to be the only one not bang. Bro, kill it, bro. You're going to rap, bro.
The music labels used to run everything in the industry. Now there's so many gangs that they play such a huge factor in the music industry. So it's like, it's different if it's just street level stuff, then I don't know what goes on. We wouldn't even hear about it. Well, but also it's way more under the radar. But when you guys are like literally funding gangs and stuff, that's the exact image of a Rico. Like the exact concept of it. And you the biggest rapper doing this stuff, like shit's gonna come down. Remember, what's his name? Casanova. Remember, we didn't forget Casanova, bro. And it's crazy because remember he was on Breakfast Club, like, yo.
How many times did you stab somebody in jail?
No, okay, there was that. But no, but remember, bro, that's funny. Bro, but no, remember in the Breakfast Club, he was like, the only thing I'm afraid of is the feds. You think any rapper with all this money ain't gonna snitch if they get to the feds, bro? So I can't even say nothing about him because, bro, it's the feds. Rico the next year.
They pulled that clip up like, yeah, he's gonna tell. I say that.
I mean, at least he was honest.
Yeah, he told you, like, bro, any nigga getting millions, he said it straight up. If you get millions and then you get a Rico, bro, you're gonna tell. Just say, I'm gonna tell, because that's what you meant. That's what you meant, bro. Like,
well, shit. Shout out Bobby and shout out Roddy.
I mean, ideally, if you're getting millions, no one could even put you in a Rico. Like, hopefully, once you start getting millions, Jay-Z said he lost 10 bricks, like all that shit. But you didn't see. There's not a bunch of Jay-Z. I don't think is funding gangs behind him. He's never been like gang affiliated like that. But I don't think he's funding a bunch of street stuff. But everyone knows he's a well documented what he was on before. Even Pusha T. But I don't know the way Drake.
I think that shit was cap. Nah, it's another nigga that was saying these niggas was rapping about my life type shit. I was around Pusha T.
You might have sold
rapping about my life.
You might have sold drugs for Nike and Mercedes, but you act like you sold drugs to Escobar in the 80s.
Drake.
Oh yeah, Drake when he did that little track and then.
I thought you was about to say that was Jay-Z or some shit. I ain't
yeah, bro. Okay, I want to ask you. All right, do you listen to Gunna?
Nah, everything I love.
You wear his purses?
Nah, bro.
Do you think Gunna has a career after he gets out, starts making music again?
It's sad to say, bro.
Sad to say.
It's sad to say, bro.
He spits like a bitch. Sad to say.
Bro.
I used to know all this shit. I was #1 fan. Bro, still am.
Even though I don't listen to him, bro, he's still gonna have a career because people are dick riders. Like, bro, I just saw the No Jumper interview with Almighty Suspect, bro. I know the nigga in person, bro. He literally said,
got a song with him.
I'm still gonna listen to him because it's just the music. This is the opposite views that I see. I don't listen to people just because the music sounds good. I listen to somebody if I feel like, okay, that's real. Like, that's some real shit. It relates to me. I'm not finna just rap along to some purse wearing shit, bro. Like, but niggas will just because the beat hard, and if a female listen to it, it seems like these niggas just want to listen to it, bro.
If the girls start throwing ass, that could become his favorite song. Oh, it's that song.
Yeah, bro. They still gonna be banging.
If they played in the strip clubs, niggas gonna like it.
Yeah, bro, that shit foul, bro, because niggas just ratty.
He said, unfortunately, sad to say. He still gonna have a career.
Y'all niggas is rats, bro. Y'all niggas rats, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, I said I'm gonna still listen to him for the simple fact that look, I never put that much credence into his street personality in the first place. I never saw Gunna as a nigga that was like, oh, I'll shoot up a block and really believe the nigga.
Until I heard them lyrics read off in court. Right. Until they read off the lyrics in court, because I'm like, I never heard them words from Gunna. He said, what? Yeah, we gonna spin the block, tell the op he gonna be fucking whatever, get mopped, and we paying off the judge. I'm like, whoa.
Right.
See, always
that must have been his old mixtapes.
Like Gunna for me is like a wavy rapper. Like, I'm not listening to Gunna on like some aggressive, like, oh yeah, Gunna really about that. I'm just listening to him. I might be high, you know what I'm saying, a little drunk going somewhere, spinning addiction, you know what I'm saying? There's more songs of spinning addiction, but like, I never saw him in that light. So for him to snitch, I'm like, okay, he's a civilian to me. Like, he's a civilian ass rapper. He's not a street nigga. No, let's say like Treyway. Let's say if Treyway snitch or something, I can't listen to that nigga no more. You feel me?
But let me ask one thing. Because you're saying I get what you're saying, because the songs is wavy versus being just super street. Yeah. But guess what? Supposedly, he's from 60 Crip.
Okay. Yeah.
So now what?
6-0.
You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, so it's like, what? You feel me? Like, what's really going on? Like,
you know?
Bro, what if 6-0s gave him a title tail pass? Just one.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
I know nothing about it. How about that? I know nothing about it, Jack.
See, but even if that little gang affiliation that he had, I never even looked at it like, oh, he was really gang like that.
Okay, but technically, he might have had the little gang affiliation, But what if he wasn't really doing a whole lot with YSL? Like, what if he really was just doing the music and he just there happened to be some guns and meth and all that shit in the car, which wasn't his?
You chose
that
to be
honest, you got different roles in the game. Though. Not everybody a shooter. Not everybody, you know what I'm saying, like really on the front lines like that. Like you got some dudes who's in the background, some dudes who's just
he was moving the shit in the purses. It makes the best sense. I'm telling you, he's moving it. Why do you think he wore so many purses?
And the big blue Chanel purse. He had a micro Draco in there.
Micro
Draco.
He for sure had the Draco in there.
Bro, I never thought he was that gangsta of a rapper, especially after you saw that one fit. He was rocking like the leather shorts with the Ugg boots.
That was wild.
Hell no, I thought he was Floyd Mayweather.
That nigga's different.
Nah, that shit don't make no sense, bro. Cause nah. So like, let's say, all right, for example, let's say, cause Lil Baby's supposed to be from '60s too. So if he snitched, would y'all feel the same way?
I would feel bad for. I would stop listening to Lil Baby,
right?
Because I have a different like vision or perception.
Because
of
you
Lil
can't
Baby.
be hearing
like,
that shit in the gym.
Right. Yeah.
And my image of Lil Baby is so raw. Like, he was rich before the shit. You feel me? Like real hustler, real shit, real about his shit. Like
exactly.
Yeah, that would be a big knock to him versus Gunna. I never really saw him like that. I always kind of saw him more as a character than.
Yeah, he looked corny. Like he looks like a goofball, bro. Like I would not want to ride in the car with him with nothing illegal, because I would assume like this nigga not gonna keep.
He was on the Crime Stoppers too, though. So that's like,
bro.
All
right, but here's the thing. All right, but if I'm riding with you, right? If I'm riding, you got the AK in the back. You got the machete in the back. That's not even illegal, but you get the point. The Draco. You got everything in the Desert Eagle, the 50 BMGs, all that.
Right.
We get pulled over. Would you say I'm snitching if they say like, was that your shit in the car? And I'm like, no. Because I'm also expecting you to say no. We both gonna say no. Don't know whose it is. So that's what I'm saying. When it came to that actual thing, all he said was no. And my point was, if they both went to court, their defense attorneys are going to say it was not my client's. It doesn't mean they're saying, nah, it was his. They're saying it wasn't mine. And so I feel like that isn't a direct snitching. I think the snitching part is him acknowledging that it's a gang when that's what the prosecution is trying to get them to acknowledge. Right. Because otherwise you can't have a RICO if it's not a gang. They're trying to say, nah, it's just a label. We do music. And then he's coming out and basically saying, no, it's a gang. They've committed crimes, and I'm sorry I promoted them. I feel like that's the part that's snitching. Because the part of just saying it's not my shit, like, well, you could say, I don't know what it is, and that's fine in the moment. That sounds cool, but, like, your defense attorney is going to be like, it wasn't my client's.
See, but if it that's the thing, though. It's snitching if it doesn't get that far to the defense attorney, right? Because let's say the police is, well, whose is it? Well, whose is it? Well, whose is it? And you cave, and you still just like, like.
I think you're supposed to say nothing. I think
you're supposed to say nothing, because it's like, it's not mine. Okay, then it's his then. You feel me? Versus like
if y'all literally don't talk, they're going to take both of y'all to the station, but they can't pin the shit on none of y'all.
Right.
So it's not going to get.
Yeah, you're right. And then you're right. It is snitching in a way of, like, because I've seen it. Even my scenario, I've actually seen body cams. You know a nigga's going to snitch if he's a lone officer and he's like, it wasn't mine, officer.
Yeah.
Like, then that's different. That's different. But if we both sitting together and they're like, yeah, was it yours? Nope. Was it yours? Nope. Like, if we both have the same answer, no, like, I don't think either of us would look like, damn, bro, you trying to out me. Now, if we getting alone with officers and we're both like, no, it wasn't mine, officer. It was not mine. So then, because you know what he's going to say. Look, man, if you don't tell us whose it is, man, you're both going to get locked up. Do you want to be doing a crime for him? Because guess what? He's over there telling the other officer that it was your shit.
I was just about to say that. That's their main shit, bro.
They
did that to me in high school, bro.
No. He got that shit from Rico. He been had that shit 2 weeks. It's on his IG story. Look, I'll pull it up right now, officer. Watch. See? That's his shit.
Yeah.
So if y'all both jammed up and y'all both say no, can they pin it on both of y'all? Or okay.
They're going to.
They're going to tell you that, but sometimes, depending on, like, obviously, if you was really an AK and all this dope and all, they're going to.
You're both going to get the charge.
Yeah, but if it's sometimes it might be a DA reject, depending on if it's not that heavy. But if it's heavy,
I'll just say the machete was mine. The officer, the machete. That was mine.
I was only aware of a machete in the back, like. I don't know about the other stuff.
Officer, you guys found my machete? I didn't have nothing else back there.
Shit, bro. It's crazy, man.
Why, was there other stuff there? Maybe it was my bros. I only know about the machete.
The machete and the condoms. That's mine.
How do you think they got him to, like, admit that it was a gang? You think they just like...
Do you want to go home?
You like being there? It was very easy.
I got it. You lock him up for about 7 months and then you talk to him.
Slide him a piece of paper and say, you know what to do.
It's not even the paper. Slide him a piece of, like, cheeseburger.
I was just about to say, where did that clip come from? Where he's like, if you go give me a Big Mac, I might have some info for you. Like, where did that clip come from, bro?